Hi, everyone, and welcome to Maven with Moxie. I'm Melinda, and I appreciate you all being here. So today I am doing a really light tidy up. I wouldn't even say it's a full clean, honestly, but I am trying to just make it cozy and comfortable once again for me and my boy Remington. And here I am trying to put his sweater on upside down to begin with. It's been a weekend, I tell ya. But we managed to get it on. He's happy as a clam. And now I think he thinks we're going outside at that moment. We are not, but that's where I keep all of our items so that even if we just need to quickly go outside for a potty break, I just keep my coat and leash and everything on the chair. It's just him and I in the house, so we can leave things there, right? So a little backstory as to why I wanted to record this video. I'm hoping maybe it helps others feel okay out there in the world. Things are tough right now. The world is not okay, and my nervous system is really struggling. And the last few days, it has really been off. And I was having a great conversation with a dear friend last night, and she, said, just move, do whatever you need to do to move. Well, it has been bitter cold in northern Iowa, where I live, and it has been impossible. Remy's joining me, by the way, on this voiceover. It has been impossible to do my daily walks with Remington because of the wind chill. And so I think that's really taken a toll on me more than I realized. And I always know that tidying up in general, just aesthetically, it makes me feel better to see my house tidy. But also the movement of just doing all of this made me feel better. I didn't really have energy for a deep clean, but I just did the things that my body felt okay doing today. And it did. It really did help. So feeling better, feeling like tomorrow's Monday, I can really take on the week again. So you'll notice that I am not pulling cushions off when I vacuum the furniture. I am moving things ever so slightly. Again, I'm just making it better than it was, which is good for me. And I want to point out, because I am so proud of my boy, he is sharing the space with the vacuum cleaner so happily. I wouldn't say they're friends, but when I adopted him less than a year ago, he was so scared of that machine. I mean, he wanted to tear it up. So we did lots of positive reinforcement training around the vacuum, and now look at my boy. He's a rock star. We did move into my kitchen/dining area, as you see. My home is not large, but I do really enjoy it. And it makes me feel good when aesthetically it looks nice. But I had just been kind of dropping stuff in places that things didn't belong the last week, and I just really wanted to kind of get it back in shape. So after I vacuum and finish that up, you'll see that I move into the kitchen counter area here in just a moment. right, so here we are in the kitchen space, and as I was cleaning up, I grabbed all of Remington's Kongs and a bone that I use for freezer treats. He loves these, and this week they've been crucial since, and like I said, his outside walks have not happened. And he loves his enrichment treats. So he's been getting one of those a day. And then you might have also noticed his little fuzzy blue sniffer mat on the floor earlier in the video. And I've been putting some dog snacks in there during the day to keep him engaged and get some mental energy worked out of him that way too. And he loves them. The treats themselves that I'm making, I am out of yogurt, so I definitely need to go to the store to get some of that because that's usually what I put in there. But I did have cottage cheese, so he likes that as well. And so I'm stuffing them with cottage cheese, and then I always have frozen vegetables in the freezer, even as like single snacks throughout the day. I have frozen green beans, which he loves, peppers that are sliced up. So I just always have those on hand. So I stuff those into his frozen treats, and that's something he always enjoys. I will say he's getting them a lot more this week than normal. And here I am letting him lick the spatula because that's how we roll in this house. So next up on the list is to spray down the counters. So I'm doing a quick spray, and then I went to go get my rag so that I can wash everything down. I didn't dust today on the furniture, but I did do a nice disinfecting of the counters. But again, as you can see, I'm not trying to go overboard because that is just not the space that I'm in. But it did make me feel better to tidy everything up for sure. I also watered my plants. There were a couple that I did in the sink, so that's me just taking those over to the windowsill to join their friends. And now I am just washing up a few random items that actually need to go into the garage. There's some plant sticks there, and then a jug. And then I turn my attention to the stove, and again, just using the rag with, it's a soapy rag, so just using that to tidy it up. It's not terrible. It wasn't in the best condition. Hi, Remington is joining me as I do this voiceover. But it definitely needed a good wipe down, and same with the microwave coming up. Our water quality is pretty painfully bad in Iowa, and so I always do water from a local business who gives purified water refills. And so this is me filling my ceramic mug so that I can fill Remington's bowl, because your animals should also get the water that you drink. Keep that in mind. This is my craft area. So that cart is actually full of all of my craft supplies, and I'm a big planner. Well, I'm starting it up again this year. I have been a big planner in the past, and I'm definitely starting it back up. And so I've been working on a few different things, so I'm just putting those back in the cart, which usually hangs out in my spare room. But since I've been working on it so frequently, I'm kind of just letting it hang out there. And we've moved on to laundry. I actually had a load in the wash already, and I'm just putting that in the dryer, and I'll put a fresh load in the wash. So been kind of working my way around the apartment with lots of things to check off my list as a Sunday project that's done. And I just have to say, is my boy not the cutest? Oh my God, he's just lounging in the sun. Love it. He's just adorable. And we're going to end our day watching Iowa Hawkeyes women basketball take on Ohio State. Spoiler alert, they do win. They are now 9-0 in conference play for the first time since 1995. These women are on fire. Love watching them. So go Hawks.